Hey everyone, this is Derek from Roost, and today I'm going to take you through the configuration process for the Roost Social Real Estate Toolkit for Agents. Now, like most people, when I log into Facebook, I appear here on my news feed, and I may be wondering, well, how do I get to the Roost application? Well, the easiest way is just to go up here to your URL bar and type in facebook.com/Roost app. Go ahead and hit enter. You're going to be taken off to the Roost Social Real Estate Platform application page. Now, the first thing I would suggest is you come over here and click on the like button. Reason being is that we put a lot of great information regarding the product, any kind of upgrades that we may be doing, but more importantly, we answer a lot of the customer support questions here. So if you have a question about the product or having issues, you can put something up here and we will be sure to answer that. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the application. We're going to go to this button right here that says Go to Application. It's going to bring up the dialog box for allowing access for this application. Go ahead and hit the Allow button right here. Now you're going to be taken off to the first step in setting up the application. You're given a couple of choices down here. You have your personal pages, which is your personal profile. Everyone will have that. And if you have what used to be called a fan page, or now is called a business page, those will be right here. You'll notice the difference under the settings. Under the personal profile, it'll say create a tab, and under your fan page or business page, it'll say create profile. Now I'm going to set up the application on my fan page or business page first, because I'm going to show you later how you can link both your personal profile and your business page. So when we come in here, we see on this left hand side here we have our basic information, and then over here we have a preview pane. So all the information that we put in these boxes down here will show up in the preview pane over here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a headshot photo. Now this pulls from the photo that are in your personal profile. So if you don't have a professional headshot in your personal profile, you'll go ahead and upload one. I've already done that. So here's my professional shot. Then I'm going to go ahead and put in my email. I'm going to put in my title or tagline. Now the phone label, in the default, it says call today, and this is the call to action right here above the phone number. So you can leave it as call today, or you could change this up. Say call me for help. And I just want to bring to your attention that that is changing in real time. So the next thing we're going to do is going to put our phone number in there, put my website. Now that website shows up both under Visit My Website, and there's also a link down here on this button which says More Info that goes to the same website. Now you'll notice right above this button it says your marketing text will appear here. Right here we have room for our marketing copy. We can just put that copy in there. And don't worry if you don't have that information right now. You can always come back and edit this application later. So the next thing we can do is we can change the color of the widget, or what we call the V card right here. The default is gray, but if you just go ahead and click on this, it opens up a little color box below. We could change it to a nice blue here. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a logo or image which goes right here below your website. Now if you have set up your business page, under the profile photos in the business page, when you put that in there, all of those photos will show up. Now I've already put some in there, so I'm going to go ahead and link it to the same photo that I have on that business page. Put that one there. Now, like I was saying, we have this button here that also goes to this website. It says more info right now, but we can change that. Maybe that goes to your blog. You could say check out our website, or check out our application, or check out my blog. And as you'll see, it changes right there. So now we're going to put in our market state. Mine happens to be California. Now the market city used to be a drop-down, but now it's just a box that you can put any city within any state in here. Now make sure that you spell this correctly, because this is tapping into our database and it's pulling all of the data sources that we have for that particular city. We also have introduction copy here, which, as you'll see in the completed application, goes right above the Google map that we have on there. I'll just put this as my intro copy so you can see where it shows up. So now we have two choices here. We can either save and add listings if we have them, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is hit save and select data, and I'll show you how to do listings in another video. So I go ahead and click that. Now we just jump over to step 4 in approving the local data that we have. Now currently we have 4 different data sources. We have the Roost aggregated MLS data, we have Altos Research, the median price graph, we have school information from education.com, and we have a walkability score from WalkScore. Now if you are loading your local data, if it's not available within your particular market, it will be grayed out and you will not be able to check the box. For San Francisco, we have all 4 data sources, but I can choose to uncheck ones that I would not want to show up. Now I normally tell people to go ahead, if you have all the sources available, go ahead and leave them all checked, configure the application, see what the data looks like, and then come back and make any changes. The reason I say that is, especially like here on WalkScore, if you're in a very rural area, you may get a very low walkability score. And some agents don't like to show that on their tab, so they might uncheck that. But I would go ahead and check that out first and see what the score is, see what the education.com information is, see what the median price graph says, and then also the aggregated MLS data if that's available within your marketplace. We're going to come over here and hit save and continue. Now Facebook doesn't make it really easy, because now we have to add this tab to our page. So what we do is we go back and we can click a link back to the Roost Social Real Estate Platform application page. And what we'll have right under the box that we clicked just a little while ago for go to application, we'll have a link that says add to my page. And when I click that, it brings up the pages that I have available. Now if you do have multiple business pages, all of those pages will show up here. But you want to make sure that you're adding it to the page that you just configured it for. Reason being is that the tab will show up, but there will be no data if you put it to another page. So I'm going to go ahead and hit add to page here. Go ahead and click close on the box. I'm going to go back and find my business page, Awesome Things About San Francisco. Now I've done everything correct here. I've configured the application, I've added it to my page, but when I first come here, on the tabs, all I see is wall info, photos, and discussions. So I might think that I've done something wrong. But what you have right here as being an admin for this page is this little plus sign here. And when I click that, what I notice is that there's additional tabs that I can put up here, including the real estate tab, which I just configured. So I go ahead and click that, and as you'll see, this is the application that I just configured.